right, guys, we were able to glance over all the the basics on the bike during the spotlight. Now it's time to really go through it, to check out the details in the check this out section. Now, one of the things I like about the Road Thugs that they do here, Southern Gold Motorsports, is you're always going to get a good performance upgrade to it. And whenever you do a performance upgrade, you want to make sure you can get that power to the ground better. And that's where the Native Bagger 180 custom front end comes into play. Okay, this thing gives you a fatter, more stable front end. Instead of doing like one of the big wheel bagger stylings that may look really good, but they actually take away from your handling characteristics. With the Road Thugs, you're always going to get a motor improvement, so we want to make sure that you can put that power to the ground. And having a big fat 181 up here is going to give you a really great way to do it. Whenever you got the same size front tire to rear tire, you're going to notice a lot better, smoother handling whenever you're down into the turn. It's not going to want to feel like it's going to pull up so much. So, you definitely get a lot of function over style, whatever you're doing a front end like that. But in my opinion, I think it looks a hell of a lot beefier, more muscular than the big wheel style. But again, personal opinion. In 2017, when this bike came from the factory, that was the first year of the Milwaukee 8. Okay, so that was the year that they introduced this motor, and the first year was produced as a 107. Hence, this bike started off its life as a 107 cubic inch motor. Now, the guys here at Southern Gold, whenever they're making a Road Thug, they're always going to make sure the performance is paramount. And what they did is they took this one up to 114 cubic inch with the high flow heads on it. All right, and then they went ahead and they did an S&S gear driven cam with the 475 cam to be able to give you a hell of a lot of snap and grab to it. So whenever you reach up, you grab a hold of that throttle, brother, you better make sure that you got both hands held firmly, all right, and your butt planted down into that saddle, because she is going to rip and get whatever you twist the wick on this thing, just plain and simple. Now, custom paint always is a way that you're going to be able to set a bike apart, okay? And the guys over here at Southern Gold have really done a really cool setup on this one. It almost has like a carbon fiber feel, and you can see the Southern Gold Thunder Therapy emblem right there underneath of it. Like, subtle, not too over the top, not in your face, just enough so whenever you're going down the road, somebody's gonna be like, damn, did you see that? Well, man, that was cool as hell. What was that? Did anybody, what was that? That's what you're looking for, to turn heads. And then whenever you've got the gold that's into the paint worked in with all of the powder coating for the wheels and the motor accents, even right down to those Kuryakyn floorboards, well, you're really pulling something together, making something special. Now, when building a Thug, you always want to have a good set of bars. Something beefy, something that's going to be practical, something that's not going to be too god-awful high. Okay, and I've said it once or twice before, I'm a luxurious 5'7" on a really good day if I've got my spiky heels on. Well, at 5'7", you've got 12-inch bars that have got the extra, the peak to them. Really popular. A lot of people call them Z-bars. A lot of people call them, Widowmakers. Basically, they're factory 47s, okay, is the name of the company that puts these bars out. It's a good, beefy, fat bar. So it goes along with the style points of the meaty front end on it. Okay, Kuryakyn ISO grips up here to be able to isolate any minimal vibration that you've got going on in this thing. Okay, and it's going to give you a great line. Okay, it's going to come out evenly to the front end, so everything's got a nice continuity to it. And again, me not being an overly tall guy, you can still see if I sit up straight, it's going to be right there at my shoulder level. So that means you're going to be legal, and no matter what state you're out there, unless you're shorter than me. And well, if you're shorter than me, pull them back. I don't know, figure it out, or just sit up a little bit. Now, for an exhaust system, if you're looking to get power, your best option to get power is always going to be a 2-in-1 exhaust. Okay, Vance & Hines has always had a great performance exhaust system, and they always have a great sound to it. And that's why this one, they went with the 2-in-1 Vance & Hines high output, big old monster cannon back here. It gives you a great sound, and it's going to give you better roll-on performance whenever you're out on the road. So whenever you just go to twist the wick and gag on that puppy, she's going to jump a lot better, especially whenever you take into consideration that 475 cam. That's something that's going to help you jump into traffic as well. So don't forget, Vance & Hines exhaust, all right? You've got the 475 cam, the S&S gear-driven cam system, okay, 107 up to a 114 motor. Guys, it's a Road Thug. You're talking thugnificent up in here.